sir. Need to do a sound check. Okay, put the headset on. All right, here we go. 1, 2, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. John, push that up some. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Check, 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 check. Put this back on my head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, check, check. Yeah. All right. You do some spots for you.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Folks have many reasons to visit Casper, Wyoming every year, whether it's work, high school sports and activities, a romantic getaway, or business meetings. The best place to stay when you're in Casper is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. A beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, a pool, fitness center, and a fabulous indoor atrium. You can also reserve meeting rooms for your next event, and each stay includes an extended continental breakfast. Reserve your rooms today at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. Call 307-472-6300.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit This is your countdown for the Preston Indians pregame show. Pregame in 30 seconds from Mark. As we'll have a good game today, hopefully. And pregame show will start in 15 seconds from Mark. Pregame in 10 seconds from Mark. Have a good game. Pregame show in 5 seconds from Mark. This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach and look at the pregame stats all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com. And a very pleasant good afternoon, everybody. Welcome here to Pocatello, and Hollowell Field is this afternoon. The Indians will take on the Pocatello Thunder here in Game 4 of the district tournament. Dan Hubbard here in Pocatello. John Beverly back in the studio in Preston as we get ready for this afternoon's game as the Indians and the Thunder get ready to roll around here once again. Preston has not beaten Pocatello yet this year. They're 0-4 against them, but they'll try here again this afternoon. We'll look at our scene set for today's game, brought to you by North Stars Ultimate Outdoors as we continue right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Since 2005, North Stars Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Hey ladies, Magnolia Road Clothing Store has moved to a new location here in Preston. They can now be found at 12 North State Street. That's just one block north of their previous location. They are still the one stop to create that new look that you have been looking for. Whether it's tops, bottoms, shoes and boots, or many different accessories, they have it. And at the same low prices that they've been known for years. So when you're looking to update your wardrobe, there's still no need to go to the big cities or the dreaded mall. Stay local here at Magnolia Road. Stop by their new location at 12 North State Street in downtown Preston, just one block north of their previous location. Stop in today. It's Magnolia Road.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, welcome back here to the pregame show as the Indians and the Thunder get ready to play here this afternoon here in Pocatello. As the Indians winning yesterday at home against the Century Diamondbacks, a game that was shortened by rain and darkness. They won 21-14 in a wild affair. So they move on here and face another elimination game here this afternoon as they take on the Pocatello Thunder here today. For the Thunder, well, they just keep on rolling on as today they send Brody Birch to the mound. He's faced the Indians once so far this year and pitched very well against them, as the Indians will send Brody Newton to the bump this afternoon as well. Stay with us. We got the first pitch and the starting lineups. They're coming up right after this.
105.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton Proud and Idaho Strong.
We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
It's time for Preston Indian Sports. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires, stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. And once again, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome here to Pocatello as the Indians get ready to take on the Pocatello Thunder here this afternoon. It's game 4 of the district tournament as the Indians face elimination here today unless they can come up with a victory. Give you the starting lineups brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding community since 1925. Brody Newton will lead it off for the Indians. He's the starting pitcher today for the Indians as well. Cade Oxborough is on deck. He'll hit second. He'll play first base. Devin Inglet hits third, and he is the second baseman. Connor Thompson's in left today. He'll hit in the 4 spot. Austin Gleeds is the shortstop, and he will hit 5th. Brody Birch comes home. The first pitch swung on and missed, and it's 0-1. Eli Hammonds will hit 6th. He's the catcher for the Indians. Clayton Hobbs is in center field. He'll hit 7th. Xavier Mendoza bats 8th and plays third base today as the 0-1 pitch is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Jackson Merrill bats 9th, and he's over in right field today for the Indians. The 1-1 pitch. That is over on the outside edge at the knees, and it's 1-2. So we'll give you the Pocatello lineup when they come up in the bottom half of the inning. The 1-2 pitch. Big breaking ball misses outside, and the count evens at 2s. So Brody Birch on the mound here today. As the off speed, and he is out in front of it, is Newton. He goes down on strikes, as that's the first out. So here's Cade Oxborough. Cade yesterday in that game at home against Century, as he swings and comes up empty, and it's 0-1. He walked 3 times, and then he also singled and tripled and scored a total of 3 times yesterday as well, as that pitch again swung on and missed. And he jumps ahead of Oxborough. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. That's the bottom falls out of that, as that'll be strike 3 again, as 2 up and 2 strikeouts here for Birch in the top of the first inning. So here now is Davin Inglet. For Inglet, as he comes to the plate for the first time, hits it foul on the first pitch off of the first base side. It's 0-1. Outfield straight away against Davin. The 0-1 pitch, fastball is outside, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 offering. Ground ball towards short. Vaughn will charge, and from the edge of the infield grass, straightens, throws to first in time, and the Indians are gone in order here in the top of the first inning. Indian go out 1-2-3, and at the end of a half, it's Preston nothing, and the Pocatello Thunder coming to bat.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
All right, we go to the bottom of the first inning. No score in the ball game, as the Pocatello Thunder come up here for their first time. So let's give you their lineup as we go here to the bottom of the first. As Jace Vaughn will lead off for Pocatello. He is the shortstop. Caden Knowles, the first baseman, hits second. Martin Serrano does the catching, and he'll hit third. Mac Evans back into his familiar spot in center field, hits fourth. J.D. Gunderson, the third baseman, hits fifth. Brody Birch pitches and bats sixth today. Alex Wynn is in right field. He'll hit seventh. Cash Stuckey over in left bats eighth, and Garrett Keller gets a start today at second base, and he will bat ninth today for the Pocatello Thunder. So Brody Newton on the mound today for the Indians, going through his warm-up tosses. And once again, the starting lineups today brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding community since 1925. So here's Jace Vaughn to lead it off. Vaughn in the last meeting with the Indians had one hit in 4 at-bats. He has a total of 7 hits in 15 at-bats overall this year against Preston pitching. So Vaughn steps in, hitting from the right side. As Newton comes home, and the first pitch is down low, ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. Vaughn, Knowles, and Serrano here in the bottom of the first inning for Pocatello. As the 1-0 pitch is up high, and it's ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Outfield pretty much straight away. Jackson Merrill over in right field, a little closer to the line. Of course, he's been burnt several times by little fly balls that would fall right inside the line. As the pitch high to Vaughn, and he falls behind Newton. 3 balls and no strikes. And the 3-1 pitch right down Broadway for a called strike, and it's 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and that is high, ball 4. So Vaughn draws a leadoff walk as he heads down to first base, and of course he's always a threat to run. So you have to keep an eye on him as Caden Knowles will come up. Knowles, the first baseman. Knowles has also swung the bat well. Of course, for the most part, Pocatello has swung the bat well against Preston pitching no matter what. Vaughn with a big lead over at first. As he's going on the first pitch, it's outside. The throw through on a bounce is not in time. So Vaughn steals second base. Runner in scoring position for Knowles with nobody out here in the bottom of the first. For Knowles, who had a couple of hits in that last game against Preston here a couple of days ago, would have been, on Saturday, as that pitch misses outside, and it's 2-0. With those 2 hits in 4 at-bats, Knowles now has 7 hits against Preston this year in 14 at-bats, hitting an even .500 as the 2-0 pitch is up high, as Gunderson falls behind the second batter in a row, 3-0 here to start the inning. 3-0 pitch, and that is on the corner for a called strike. Of course, over the first 4 games of the year, Pocatello, to say they've swung the bat well against the Indians is probably one of the biggest understatement you'll find, as again the 3-1 pitch misses outside. So for the first 2 hitters, Newton goes 3-1 and then loses them as he walks the first 2 that he faces. So 2 on, nobody out. And here's the left-hand hitting catcher, Martin Serrano. Serrano, just a junior, as good as he is. He'll be back again for another year as the first pitch on the inside half for a called strike. First inning of today's game brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700. Next pitch to Serrano, hit on the ground. That's under the glove of the pitcher. Bet's backed up, but nobody can get to the bag in time to cover as Newton was late getting over to first base. So it's an infield hit, bases are loaded, and nobody out. Not the way the Indians wanted to start the first inning here this afternoon. So here's Mac Evans. Mac comes up with the bases loaded, nobody out. Evans, who has 3 hits and 10 at-bats this year against the Indians. He was 1 for 2 officially in the game here on Saturday and takes the first pitch high, ball 1. The thing that got the Indians on Saturday was when the wind started to pick up and it changed direction as the next pitch is over for a strike and it's 1-1. When Pocatello was hitting fly balls late in the game on Saturday, they could get up in the wind and the wind would knock them down. Well, the outfielders couldn't chase them down quick enough as the wind would blow it back toward the infield, and the infielders didn't adjust either, and they didn't cover enough ground to get out near them. So they kind of fell into no man's land as the 1-2 pitch is popped up into foul ground on the first base side. Oxborough overruns it and comes up empty. So it stays at a ball and 2 strikes. Partly cloudy skies at the start of the ball game here today. very comfortable out. 58 degrees at the start of the game today as well. The 1-2 swung on and missed. So Evans not able to time that pitch as he comes up empty, strikes out with the bases loaded. And there's one out here in the bottom of the first. Here's J.D. Gunderson, the third baseman. Gunderson, another one of those guys who's really hit well against Preston pitching. He also has 7 hits on the year as the pitch in the dirt gets away. Here comes Vaughn home to score, and it's 1-0 Pocatello. So Vaughn comes home. Wild pitch on the pitch that bounces up there to the plate. Both the other runners move up as well as Knowles goes to third. Serrano moves to second with 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Next pitch hit foul back into the screen, and it's a ball and a strike. With 2 hits here on Saturday, Gunderson now 7 for 14 on the year against Preston pitching. So like Knowles, hitting an even .500 against the Indians. That pitch again, curveball in the dirt, knocked down nicely by Eli Hammonds. And it's 2 balls and a strike. I was going to tell you that Pocatello as a team on the year hitting well over .450 against the Indians this year. Big chopper wide of third and foul, and the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So they are a tough team. They pitch it well, they field it well, and certainly they swing it very, very well. 2-2 the count on Gunderson. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That misses up high, runs the count full again, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So the count now full against JD. The third baseman here today for the Thunder as he hits that one to center. Hobbs coming up, makes the catch, tagging at third and coming home is Knowles, and it's 2-0. Scoring fly ball for Gunderson as he picks up the RBI. So 2 outs here in the first as Knowles comes in. And now here is the pitcher, Brody Birch, as he'll come up for the first time. First pitch to Birch, that's over for a strike, and it's 0-1 on the Pocatello pitcher. Newton ready, the 0-1 pitch, breaking ball is swung on and missed as he takes a big swing and comes up empty, and it's 0-2. Birch 2 for 3 here on Saturday when he played second base. Now he's in the hole 0-2. The next pitch misses outside. Tried to get him to chase one. A little drop down curveball that Gunderson missed. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. For Birch with his 3 hits the other day, now has 6 hits in 9 official at-bats against Preston. Gunderson backs off before coming home as the 1-2 pitch is hit foul over on the first base side and goes out of play. Excuse me. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. So for Birch, along with being a heck of a baseball player, pretty good pitcher, throws it well, he is a great track runner as well. As the pitch swung on and missed, as Birch goes down on strikes, and for Brody Newton gets out of the inning cheaply enough. 2 runs in the inning for Pocatello, just 1 hit, and they leave 1 here in the inning as well, and no Preston errors. So we're done with 1 here in Pocatello on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. It reads Pocatello 2, Preston 0.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County. Some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
The second inning, first pitch hit on the ground to the shortstop as Jace Vaughn plays that across. One pitch, one out here in the second inning as Thompson grounds out 6-3. Here's Austin Gleed as Austin takes the first pitch over for a strike, and it's 0-1 on him. The 0-1 offering. It's hit foul and quickly jumps ahead 0-2. We told you Birch was a heck of a track runner. Birch will be one of the top contenders in the state track meet coming up later in the month in Meridian as the 0-2 pitch misses down low, ball one ball and two strikes. Comes right back again. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. So he's got 3 strikeouts in the 5 outs that he's recorded. And there's 2 outs here in the top of the second. For Birch, he is a great runner. Good sprinter, good distance runner. He's a top contender in the 200, the 400, the 800, and the 1,600 meter events. So state track coming up later in the month, and Brody Birch figures very prominently in those for the Pocatello Thunder as well. So here's Eli Hammonds, takes the first pitch fastball over for a strike. It's 0-1. Comes right back with the next pitch, misses down and away, and it's a ball and a strike on Hammonds. Eli yesterday with 3 hits in 4 at-bats, drove in 3 runs, and he scored 3 as well. So he had a heck of a day. Ground ball past the mound. Keller has it near the bag at second, throws across in time, and Preston goes out in order once again here in the top of the second inning. Indians go out 1-2-3, and we'll go to the bottom of the second. After an inning and a half, it's Pocatello 2, Preston nothing.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Level 10 Life provides skilled one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
A little bit of delay here before we get started here in the second inning as Eli Hammonds made the last out of the inning and had to put the gear on, so he finally comes jogging out. So it gives us a chance to remind you that as summer's just around the corner, that means that the Preston Summer Youth Camps are coming up soon as well. Kid camps get started. Camps will be held for volleyball, boys and girls basketball, boys and girls soccer, and football as well. Registration forms are available at the high school in the office, or you can go on to the Preston High School Facebook page, look at the listing there for the kids camps, and you can print off the attached flyer there as well. Simply fill it out, bring it back to the high school office, and get your kids ready to participate in the summer kids camps. Good for most sports, kids kindergarten through 8th grade for the Preston Kids Camps. All right, here we go. Bottom of the second, Alex Wynn, Cash Stuckey, and Garrett Keller due up. As the first pitch over for a strike from Newton, and it's 0-1. Second inning of today's game brought to you by Level 10 Life. Remember, you can reach your next level in life through their life coaching sessions as the pitch is high and it's a ball and a strike. Log on for more information at level10lifecoach.com. Here's the 1-1. That is down low. 2 balls and a strike here on Alex Wynn. Next pitch home to Alex. Chases a pitch up in his eyes. And it's now 2-2. Wynn 2 for 4 here on Saturday. Singled, doubled, scored a couple of times. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Takes that pitch up high. And Alex. Now the 3-2 count. Newton ready, comes home the 3-2. It's up high. He's walked his third batter here in an inning plus. So Wynn walks, and now here is Cash Stuckey. For Stuckey, 3 for 6 overall on the year against Preston. That does not include what he did the other day as he reaches out and pokes one into short right field. And that one's going to fall as well. As they do it again to the Indians, another little Texas leaguer that falls in. So Wynn will stop at second base. Stuckey with a hit. Stuckey, who was 1 for 3 the other day, has now hit safely in all 5 games this year against the Indians. So 2 on, nobody out. And here's the number 9 hitter, Garrett Keller, who's bunting. Gets it down. Nobody's covering first base, and everybody is safe. So the bunt was okay. It wasn't anything to write home about. The fact of the matter is that Inglet broke so late that when Newton picked up the ball, Inglet wasn't 25 feet from the base. So a bunt single loads the bases again, and now here's Vaughn. Pops the ball up in foul ground, and once again, Oxborough can't make the plays. He looks up into the sun. So 0-1 the count on Vaughn. Not physical mistakes that go on the scorecard, but certainly mental mistakes indeed. Here's the 0-1. Vaughn takes it down low, and it's a ball and a strike. Vaughn walked his first time up, stole second, and eventually came home on a wild pitch. Next pitch home. That's up high again. 2 balls and a strike. Vaughn, as we shared with you earlier, is already committed to go play baseball down in Arizona as the 2-1 pitch is up and in, ball 3. It's 3 balls and a strike. He's headed to Mesa Community College, which is in Mesa, Arizona. As he hits the ball on the ground, there's Gleed, goes to second for 1, and Inglet can't make a clean exchange. That'll get the run in as Wynn comes in to score, makes it 3-0. Stuckey moves over to third. Keller is out on the force play at second base, and Vaughn reaches on the fielder's choice. So 1 out. And here is Caden Knowles, who also walked his first time up and eventually came around to score as well. So runners at the corners as Wynn carries home the third run of the game. Stuckey's at third, Vaughn over at first. There goes Vaughn on the first pitch, and the pitch is down low, and they let Vaughn just have second base. So he steals his second base of the day. Now runners at second and third, and still only one out here in the inning. The 1-0 pitch. Up high to Knowles, ball 2 balls and no strikes. So for the Pocatello team, as good as they are, it's not surprising that they have four players who are already committed to go play junior college baseball. As that pitch hit foul down the right field side. And it's 2 balls and a strike on Caden Knowles. We told you about Vaughn. Knowles, as he's at home plate, he's going to head off and play baseball. He's committed to go play at Treasure Valley Community College, which is in Ontario, Oregon. Ready again is Newton, and the 2-1 pitch is up high, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. McCaden, or Mac as we like to call him, Evans, is also headed off to play a little junior college ball as that pitch is up and in, ball 4, and will load the bases again here with only 1 out in the second inning. So second walk of the inning, 4th walk allowed by Newton. And now here's Martin Serrano again, who singled his first time up. Bases loaded, 1 out. Preston plays up at the corners and double play depth in the middle as the first pitch to Serrano misses down and in, ball 1. And finally, J.D. Gunderson is also headed off to play a little junior college ball as Serrano pops that ball up, skied in the infield, as it'll be the first baseman Oxborough to make the play this time on the infield fly rule that was called against Serrano. So 2 outs. Now here's Mac Evans, who was a strikeout victim his first time up. Gunderson, he's going to go off to Klamath Falls, and he's going to play at Oregon Tech, the Owls, as they are known, as that pitch moves curveball to Evans, misses outside, ball 1. So Vaughn, Knowles, Evans, and Gunderson all headed off to play junior college ball as the 1-0 pitch on the outside corner for a called strike, and it's 1-1 on Mac Evans. 1 run home here in the inning. 3-0. Pocatello leading on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard as the next pitch misses down and away, and it's ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. Newton's 2-1. That misses inside, ball 3. So 3-1, outfield deep and pretty much straight away. In fact, the center fielder Hobbs is only about 10 or 12 steps off the warning track out there in center field. As the pitch to Evans misses inside, that's going to force over a run, and it's 4-0. So Cash Stuckey comes home. Again, 2 runs in the inning, just like in the top of the first, on 1 hit thus far. And now here is J.D. Gunderson, who had a scoring fly ball his first time up. And the first pitch to J.D. misses outside, and it's ball 1. Today's game brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Call for more information to 435-232-1837. Next pitch hit in the air again off the first base side. Again, it's going to be trouble. And the Inglet going out and makes the catch, going away with the ball over his shoulder. Nice play by Inglet, and Pocatello leaves the bases loaded. But they get 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases full. They've left 4 men on base to go along with the 4 runs they have scored so far through the 2 innings. As we'll go to the third after 2 here today. It's Pocatello 4, Preston 0.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Hey ladies, Magnolia Road Clothing Store has moved to a new location here in Preston. They can now be found at 12 North State Street. That's just 1 block north of their previous location. They are still the one stop to create that new look that you have been looking for. Whether it's tops, bottoms, shoes and boots, or many different accessories, they have it. And at the same low prices that they've been known for years. So when you're looking to update your wardrobe, there's still no need to go to the big cities or the dreaded mall. Stay local here at Magnolia Road. Stop by their new location at 12 North State Street in downtown Preston, just 1 block north of their previous location. Stop in today. It's Magnolia Road.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, we move to the third. Preston still looking for their first base runner here this afternoon, as Clayton Hobbs leading it off. First pitch missed outside, second pitch over for a strike, and it's 1-1. So 4-0. Pocatello on top as the next pitch swung on and missed. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Clayton Hobbs, the lead off here in the third. And next pitch swung on and missed. That's 7 in a row to start the ball game, retired by Brady Birch. 1 out. He's got 4 strikeouts along the way, and now here's Xavier Mendoza. Mendoza, 1 hit yesterday, also reached on an error, and struck out a couple of times. He was 1 for 4 yesterday and takes the first pitch here, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 offering. Fastball. Misses outside, 1-1. So remember, ladies, if you're looking to update your wardrobe, Magnolia Road has moved. They've moved a block north. They're now at 12 North State Street. As the pitch again misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch home again to Mendoza. Swung on and missed with a good fastball, and it's 2-2. So I want to say hi to Nan Evans. They're at Magnolia Road. Sure, she's listening this afternoon as the next pitch is swung on and missed. And Mendoza goes down on strikes. So 2 up, 2 down here in the third. Now here's Jackson Merrill. Merrill, who reached base once yesterday, he walked with the bases loaded in the 4th inning to force over a run. Other than that, he was 0 for 3 overall in the game. And takes the first pitch here outside, ball 1. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Keller down on one knee to field it. Goes across in time. Preston 9 up, 9 down to open the ball game. So on the Les Schwab Tire Logan no scoreboard as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's Pocatello 4, Preston nothing. We'll be right back as we go to the bottom of inning number 3.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Bottom of the third inning, 4-0 Pokey. As today's game brought to you by Evergreen Financial. Remember, when planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen in Preston. Set your appointment online at evergreenfinancialpartners.com. And by Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Well, I'm sure the girls have arrived in town as the Preston Lady Indian softball team playing across town as they get their district tournament started today. Their first game starts in about an hour, 3:30 first pitch, as they're taking on Century this afternoon. As that first pitch misses down low and inside, ball one. Brody Birch, Alex Wynn, and Cash Stuckey due up here in the bottom of the third inning. The 0-1 pitch hit foul over the top of the press box, and it's a ball and a strike. So whoever wins that first game between Preston and Century this afternoon will then play the second game of the doubleheader as they'll take on Pocatello at about 5:30 this afternoon. As that breaking ball, 12-6 break on it on the outside corner, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. This is outside, and the count evens up at 2-2. Softball games just played just not far from here, maybe 3/4 of a mile as the crow flies over at OK Ward Park. 2-2 on Birch, and the big overhand curveball again stays high and runs the count full, 3-2. Now, walks have been a problem for Newton already here in the game. Through 2 innings, he's walked 4, and the 3-2 pitch popped up foul and out of play. Mendoza coming over to have a look, but he's going to run out of room, and it stays at 3-2 strikes. Birch, a strikeout victim his first time up. And the 3-2 pitch again on the way from Newton. Again, hit in the air. Third base side, Mendoza calls for it right near the bag and drops it. So Birch will reach on the error. First error of the game against Preston. So Birch off to a pretty good lead, and as fast as he is, see how long he hangs around over there. Even though he's pitching, and the last thing you want to do is burn up your legs. Newton thinks he might be going, so he immediately goes over to first base to chase him back. So here's Wynn, walked his first time up, scored last inning. Not running, bunt is down. Newton down to get it, plays it over to first in time for the out. Big turn at second base, but they don't throw back behind the runner. So a sacrifice bunt for Newton will move Birch up. 1-3 on the put out for the first out, as Birch now at second base. And that'll bring up Cash Stuckey. So Stuckey takes the first pitch outside, ball one. Cash singled, 1 for 1 in the game. Look back at second base. They go back there as Inglet sneaks in behind him. Throw back to second base, not in time. So Newton ready again, and now backs off, and he wants Hammonds to go over the signs again. 1 out here in the bottom of the third, 4-0 Pocatello. The 1-0 pitch bounces up there, and it's 2-0. Nice save, blocked by Eli, knocks it out in front of home plate. No advancement at second base by Brody Birch. And he's out there at second base still. A 2-ball, no strike count. Next pitch hit along the right field side. Coming up is Merrill, sunglasses glistening in the sunshine, makes the catch. Tagging and going to third is Birch, and he's there with 2 outs. So 2 down, and it'll bring up Garrett Keller. Keller singled on the first pitch that he saw last time up there, so we didn't get a lot of a chance to talk about him. And for Keller, who's played just in 2 games of the 5 this year against the Indians, As he takes the first pitch inside, it's 0-1. As he has one hit in 3 at-bats. Now with the one he has today, make it 2 for 4. As the next pitch up high again, ball 2. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. They are our proud sponsor of today's game. They're your one-stop brake, tire, and alignment center and more. 1986 North Main in North Logan. Keller hits the ball in the air to left. Coming over is Thompson, puts it away, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, an error, and 1 man left. We're done with 3 here this afternoon. As we'll go to the 4th, it's still Pocatello 4, Preston nothing.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, showtimes, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
So here's Oxborough up there. 1 ball, 1 strike. As they go to first base, and Newton's picked off. So Newton, who singled to open the inning, is picked off over at first. That's the first out. So Preston got their first base runner, only to have him quickly erased. And it's a ball and a strike here on Oxborough. That pitch misses outside. And it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike on K at Oxborough. As again the pitch hit foul, and it's now 2-2. So Brody Birch retired the first 9 that he saw. Gave up a hit through the hole into right field. As the next pitch is swung on and missed by Oxborough, and he goes down on strikes for the second time today. And there's 2 outs here in the 4th. That's 6 strikeouts for Birch through 3 and 2/3 innings. So with 2 outs, here's Devin Inglet, who grounded out his first time up, as he grounded out to Vaughn out there at shortstop. Outfield straight away, Evans in center field, medium deep. As the first pitch here to Inglet, fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Birch ready again, rocks, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, missed there. And it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. Swung on and missed. It's 1-2. You know, this is such a strong Pocatello team from top to bottom. You ask if there is a weak spot on the team. It's the bullpen, they tell me. The 1-2 pitch. Misses outside, 2-2. The bullpen not as strong as all the rest of the position players are, simply because they don't get a chance to work that much. As the starting pitching is so strong. As England hits it foul down the right field side, and it stays at 2 strikes. As Birch comes home again. Last time out against the Indians, he went 6 innings in a complete game. Pitch swung on and missed, dropped by Serrano. He has to record the out at first base, which he does, and it's a strikeout, 2-3, and the Indians are gone here in the fourth. 7 strikeouts now for Brody Birch through 3.5 innings. No runs, a hit. Thanks to the pickoff at first base, nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. It's still Pocatello 4 and Preston nothing.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Bottom of the fourth inning, 4-0 Pokey. As we go to work here in the bottom of the fourth, they'll start from the top of the order. Jace Vaughn, Caden Knowles, and Martin Serrano. And the first pitch to Vaughn misses outside, ball 1. We were telling you that Vaughn is committed to go play college baseball at Mesa Community College over in Mesa, Arizona. Why Arizona? As the next pitch popped up, that'll make the seats on the first base side, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, one thing that their Legion team that he's part of and the program here at Pocatello has always done is they go off and they'll go to Arizona and go play games during Christmas break and during early on in the year to get maximum number of games in as the pitch misses outside, ball 2, 2-1. They did that again this year, and you look at Pocatello, and they've played nearly 20 games, while the other teams in the conference, Preston and Century, have maybe played a dozen at the most as the pitch inside, and it's 3-1. But on their trips down to Arizona, they've played in Mesa, and Vaughn has just fallen in love with the area as he pulls one foul down into the corner, and it goes to 3 balls and 2 strikes. So when it was time to go play college baseball, why not go to the area that he likes? Certainly he likes Pocatello as his hometown, but go play in an area that you really like down in Arizona where the weather's really nice just about the entire year. As the 3-2 pitch is high, and Vaughn walks for the second time today. So Jace heads down to first base. That's 5 walks against Newton here in the game. And now here's Caden Knowles, who has walked twice in the game so far as well. Go to first base, and Vaughn back to the bag. Vaughn, who has stolen 2 already today. Don't figure he's going to be hanging around first base very long with that 4-0 lead. He's off to a pretty good lead. Fixes his feet again as Knowles squares the bunt, pulls the bat back. The pitch is high. The throw is good, but dropped by England. as they had him dead to rights. A good throw by Eli Hammonds, but England couldn't receive the ball cleanly, and it's his third stolen base of the day. So runner at second, nobody out. One ball, one strike on Vaughn as he squared to bunt the first time. Takes that pitch as he squares to bunt again. Pulls the bat back, and this time the pitch misses outside, and it's 1 and check that 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes on Vaughn, on Knowles rather. The 2-0 pitch. That's over this time, and it's 2-1. Today's game brought to you by Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce that you'll find in Preston and in the Cache Valley. Stokes Market on State Street in Preston. As the 2-1 pitch misses down and away, and it's ball 3. 3 balls and a strike with nobody out here in the top of the fourth. 4-0 Pocatello on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. The 3-1 pitch. It is over. And the count now full, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Knowles. And here's the 3-2 offering. And that's inside and hits him. First hit batter for either team, as Knowles will head down to first base, and once again, Newton finds himself in a spot of trouble for giving up free passes. Vaughn at second with a walk. Knowles heads down to first after being hit by the pitch. And now here is Martin Serrano, who's popped up and singled, as the first pitch swung on and missed. 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Pocatello. 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 error for the Indians. And the 0-1 pitch. Overhand curve is over again, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch goes behind him as Hammonds has to chase it back to the screen, and both runners will move up 90 feet on the wild pitch. So for Newton, tried a little drop-down curveball and threw it behind Serrano. The 1-2 pitch on the way. That one bounces away, and this time Vaughn will come home on another wild pitch. So it's 5-0, as back-to-back wild pitches will score Vaughn and put Knowles all the way over at third base. So a run on no hits so far here in the inning and still nobody out. And 2-2 on Serrano. There's that curveball again that stays high, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Third base side, coming over is Mendoza. Gets over near the dugout, but can't get there in time, as it scattered a lot of the Thunder players hanging around just outside the dugout step. And Mendoza had to kind of check traffic to see where he was going, because he was running right into a bunch of oncoming players. So it stays full at 3-2. Serrano steps back in, Knowles back over to third, and again the 3-2 pitch on the way. And that one's hammered toward right field and hit very well. Back on the ball goes Merrill, and this one is off the wall. Knowles will score to make it 6-0 on the double by Martin Serrano. So Serrano doubles in the run. Still nobody out. Now here's Mac Evans, who's walked and struck out. That's the first hit of the inning. And now here comes Kenny England out to the mound to come out and talk to his pitcher, Newton. As he does, we'll remind you today's game is brought to you by North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. They're on State Street at the north end of the city of Preston, and by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. They have all the parts that you need to keep your car or truck running strong. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend at 17 South State Street in Preston. So 6-0 as Inglet visiting with the entire infield. Looks like he's going to stay with Newton here, as Evans will come up. So here's Evans with nobody out, and Martin Serrano standing at second base after the double to score the run. As the wind starts to pick up just a little bit, blowing in from the left field corner. And the first pitch to Evans misses outside, ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. So 2 runs home here in the inning on 1 hit so far. As the next pitch is up high again, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Newton ready again. The 2-0 pitch to Evans, and that's inside and hits him. So runners at first and second as Evans heads down to first base, having been hit by the pitch. And that'll bring up J.D. Gunderson. Still nobody out here in the inning. Gunderson's had a scoring fly ball, and he's popped up. He's 0 for 1 officially on the game today. So Gunderson shows bunt, gets it down to get it as Newton throws off balance back toward first base. It's too late there. It's a bunt single, and the bases are loaded. So the bases full, still nobody out. And now here is Brody Birch coming to the plate. He's the 6th batter to hit here in the inning. Birch is struck out, reached on an error, and the first pitch to Brody swung on and missed. No balls and 1 strike. Outfield swung around toward right for Birch as that pitch is a fastball that backs him off the plate, and it's a ball and a strike. 6 runs on 5 hits for Pocatello. No runs, 1 hit for the Indians. That ball laced to right field. That's going to get down. And then it bounces behind Merrill. That'll get 1 in. That'll get 2 in. Here comes Gunderson around third. He will come home and score. It's a single and an error for Birch. And now here comes Kenny Inglet, and that will be all for the Indian starter, Newton, as he has gone just about as far as he can. 5 runs home here in the inning. And it's 9-0. And we'll have a pitching change coming up here for the Indians. We'll take a timeout. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back right after this.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Folks have many reasons to visit Casper, Wyoming every year, whether it's work, high school sports and activities, a romantic getaway, or business meetings. The best place to stay when you're in Casper is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. A beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, a pool, fitness center, and a fabulous indoor atrium. You can also reserve meeting rooms for your next event, and each stay includes an extended continental breakfast. Reserve your rooms today at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. Call 307-472-6300.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
New pitcher for the Indians is Xavier Mendoza. As the first batter he'll face is Alex Wynn. And the first pitch misses down and away. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. So Newton went 3 innings plus. As the next pitch, fastball misses outside, 2-0. Went 3 innings plus, gave up 9 runs so far, but he's still responsible for Birch standing out there at second base on 6 hits. Walked 6, struck out 2, and he hit 2. The 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air to short center. Hobbs coming up, still coming up, there to make the catch, and that's the first out. So 1 out.
Left fielder.
And now here's Cash Stuckey, who singled, scored a run, and flew out. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Today's game brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today at 208-852-2364. First pitch to Stuckey, over for a strike, and it's 0-1. So Mendoza on in relief. 9-0 Pocatello on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. The 0-1. That is missing outside, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Birch with the walking lead away from second, and the next pitch is a ground ball towards short. Gleed has it there, plays it across in time for the second out, as Birch will move over to third, and he's there with 2 outs now in the inning. And the 9th batter and the number 9 hitter in the lineup to come up is Garrett Keller. So they bat around here in the 4th. They sent 8 men to the plate in the 2nd. And now here's Keller for the 3rd time up there today. Flew out and singled and hits the first pitch in the air toward right field. There is Merrill. Jackson squeezes it, and the inning is over. But Pocatello scores 5 in the inning. 5 runs on 3 hits. There was an error, and they leave 1 on base. We're done with 4 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. It's now Pocatello 9 and Preston 0.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
105.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston proud and Idaho strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston proud, Idaho strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston proud and Idaho strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton proud and Idaho strong.
We're Preston proud, Idaho strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
All right, we move to the fifth. 9-0, Pocatello on top. And here in the fifth inning, be the middle third of the order again for the Indians. Connor Thompson, Austin Gleed, and Eli Hammonds. Preston has had one base runner here today as Brody Newton led off the fourth inning with a single to right field but was picked off first base. And that's it. That's the only base runner the Indians have had, as the first pitch here to Thompson is swung on and missed. Birch has struck out 7, has not walked anybody, and allowed just the one hit. Ball hit in the air to right field. Coming up on the ball is Wynn. He's there, and he'll make the catch. He dropped it. As that'll be an error on the right fielder, Wynn, as Thompson will reach. So here's Gleed, who was a strikeout victim his first time up. Second inning in a row, Preston's had the leadoff man on. But they haven't got a man past first base in the game today, as Gleed takes the first pitch over for a strike, and it's 0-1. So a little bit of a high sky, and the outfielder's having a tough time looking back into the sun. Pitch bounces up there, gets away from Serrano, and there goes the runner Thompson down to second base. So the pitch bounces up there. That, too, will be a wild pitch. As for the first time today, the Indians have a runner at second base. So man in scoring position, nobody out here in the fifth. Gleed up there, and see if he can knock him in as that pitch swung on and missed. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Austin. Comes the next pitch home to Gleed, swung on and missed. Strikeout number 8 today for Birch, as he gets Gleed to go fishing for one. And with 1 out, a man at second, here is Eli Hammond. Hammond grounded out his first time up. Here the breeze picking up a little bit. Again, it's turned. What little breeze there has been today. Ground ball toward the shortstop. Vaughn looks that one into his glove, goes across in time, and there's 2 outs as Thompson advances over to third base. So with 2 outs, it'll be up to Clayton Hobbs to try to get him in. Hobbs, 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. When the game started, what little wind there was blowing across from the left field line out toward right center field. It's turned a little bit and blowing from the left field corner now back in toward home plate. As the first pitch here to Hobbs is outside. Ball 1 ball and no strikes. Birch ready. Next pitch to Clayton. Fastball is up high and it's 2-0. So it's not a hard win like it was on Saturday, but it's enough to have the Stars and Stripes blowing in the wind off over outside the outfield stands as the 2-0 pitch over for a strike, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is pulled down the line into the right field corner. It's fair, and it's going to go to the corner as Preston gets on the board as Hobbs with the RBI double. Now he's going to keep running for third as the throw from Keller is too late. So Hobbs triples into the right field corner. That gets the Indians on the board as Thompson comes in. Second hit of the game for the Indians, and it's 9-1. So here's Xavier Mendoza. Started the game at third, now on the mound in relief of Newton, and chases the first pitch up high, and it's 0-1. Birch ready again, the 0-1 pitch. It's popped up foul back over my head, and he's now in the hole, 0-2. So 9-1 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. The 0-2 pitch misses outside, and 1-2. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed, and the inning is over. But Preston gets on the run, on the board rather. The run is unearned, but a run nonetheless. A run on one hit, there was an error, and one left. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. It's Pocatello 9, Preston 1.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When this game is over here this afternoon, we'll take you over to Malad as the Westside girls softball team is opening their district tournament today as well, just like the Lady Indians are, as they are facing, I believe they're facing Soda Springs. First pitch in that game scheduled for 3:30. We'll take you over there to Cody Olson when this one's over as we go here to the bottom of the fifth. 9-1, Pocatello on top, and Chase Vaughn will lead it off as once again Pocatello will start from the top of the order. Vaughn 0 for 1 officially. He's walked twice, stolen a couple of bases today, 3 of them as a matter of fact, as the first pitch from Mendoza misses inside, ball 1. So he's 0 for 1, but he's reached base a couple of times on walks. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way. Misses down and away, ball 2, 2-0. Today's game brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, remember, when it's time to update your look, stop in at Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. They have a new location now as well. 2-0 pitch over for a strike. It's 2-1. They've moved a block north to 12 North State. That's where you can find them, Magnolia Road. The 2-1 pitch hit off the end of the bat, foul down the right field side, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Pocatello leading 9-1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Next ball hit back up the middle. England has it near the bag, straightens, throws, not in time. Vaughn runs very well and hustling up the line, beat it out. Infield hit, that's his first hit of the game. Now here's Cade Knowles, who's walked twice and hit by a pitch. So still looking for an official at bat today, even though he's been up there 3 times and has scored 3 of the 9 runs. First pitch to Knowles, hit on the ground. That's off the glove of Gleed with the infield up. Vaughn with a big turn and will stay at second base. So with the infield up, looking to cut off any future runs or look for a double play. That'll be off the glove of Gleed. Score that a hit with the infield up. So here's Martin Serrano with 2 on and nobody out here in the inning. And the first pitch to Serrano misses down and in, ball 1. 2 on and nobody out. That's the problem the Indians have had pretty much the entire day. They've dug themselves in a hole to start out the half innings and then try to wiggle out of the jam as the pitch is outside to Serrano again, ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Center fielder Hobbs about a dozen steps over into right center, as Serrano hits it high in the air to right field. Going back on the ball is the right fielder Despain out there now. He can't make the play. Here comes Vaughn around third. Knowles flying right behind him will get to third base, and he'll stay there on a double by Serrano when it's 10-1. So here's Mac Evans with the game-winning run, from what I understand it, down at third base with nobody out, as we're in the fifth inning. So it would be a mercy rule if they reach a 10-run lead. And here's the first pitch to Evans. He hits it high in the air toward left center field. Hobbs going back on the ball near the warning track. Can't get it. That's going to hit off the wall. Here comes Knowles in to score. Around third comes Serrano, and apparently they get to say that it hit it has to be a double for Evans, and indeed the game is over as Knowles comes in to make it 11-1, and that's the way the game will end here this afternoon. So give Evans an RBI double and the RBI as they get 2 here in the inning on a total of 4 hits, and they leave a couple of men on base. So it's the final here today as Pocatello wins the district tournament and heads off to state again here this year as the final score. It is Pocatello 11 and Preston 1. We'll come back, have a post-game show for you right after this. Tonight's game has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires, stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now stay tuned for the Rouse Construction postgame show, coming up next.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
WestMotorCompany.com. Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap the just completed game. take a look at the final stats and a look at what's ahead for the Preston teams. The postgame show is brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building quality designer homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. For more information, call 435-232-1837. And welcome back here to Hollowell Field here in Pocatello as the Thunder clinch the district tournament as they beat the Indians here this afternoon by the final score of 11-1. 11 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for Pocatello. They left 7 men on base as Brody Birch really throttled the Indians here today, pitching-wise. The Indians got 1 run, 1 hit. They committed 2 errors in the game, and they left 1 man on base. Birch, who in the game today did not walk anyone, he gave up just a pair of hits. Actually, that should be 2 hits there for the Indians, not just 1. As he gave a pair of hits, did not walk anybody, and struck out a total of 9 in the game. So a dominating performance by the Pocatello starting pitcher again here today. As we've talked about there in the middle innings of the game, the potential weakness for this team is the bullpen because their starting pitchers are so good and they go so deep into the game. Well, as Birch did it today, as he went 5 complete to beat the Indians again for the second time this year. Brody Newton took the loss today for the Indians as he gave up a total of 9 runs on 6 hits in 3+ innings of work. He walked 6, hit 2, and struck out 2 as the Indians fall today by a score of 11-1 in a game that took just 1 hour and 12 minutes to play. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back, look at some of the final numbers, and get ready to send you out to Meade for a little West Side softball. That's all still coming up here this afternoon as we continue on the postgame show from here in Pocatello right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome back here to the postgame show. Let's look how the runs were scored today for the Indians as Brody Birch, the starting pitcher for Pocatello, retired the first 9 that he faced in order. Brody Newton came up to lead off the top of the 4th inning and singled into right field, but then was picked off first base by Birch, and he was also struck out the next 2. So he was clean through 4 innings here today. Preston, in the top of the 5th inning, Connor Thompson came up, and a ball that the right fielder, Alex Wynn, came over and had clank off his glove, went as an error that led off the inning for the Indians, and 2 outs later, Clayton Hobbs tripled just inside the line down the right field side as that got the run home for the Indians. And that was their only run of the game and really their only offense of the game, 1 run on the 2 hits. For Pocatello today, their big hitters in the lineup, Martin Serrano, who had been fairly quiet this year against the Indians, was 3 for 4 today, had a single, 2 doubles, drove in 2, and had a pop-up. So he was 3 for 4 on the day. Also, he was really the crux of the offense hitting-wise, but the top of the order continued to be very difficult for the Indians to get out. Jace Vaughn walked twice, singled, stole a total of 4 bases in the game. Caden Knowles had one hit in one official at-bat. He also walked 3 times and scored 3 times in the game. Martin Serrano, as we mentioned, had the 2 doubles. Mac Evans had a hit, was hit by a pitch, walked. He scored twice as well. And J.D. Gunderson also with a 1 hit and a run scored in the game today here for the Indians, or I should say for the Thunder as well, who head off to state. And, of course, we wish them the best of luck as well as they get ready for the state competition. Final score here today, Pocatello wins at 11-1. Take our last break, come back and wrap it up from here in Pokey right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Well, welcome back here to the Ralph's Construction postgame show as we get ready to wrap things up from here in Pocatello. With the loss today, the Indians finish the season for them with a record of 9-9, even 500 overall on the year. Pocatello, with the victory, increased their record to 18-2 as they're looking for just 3 more wins on the season as they'll go to the state tournament starting next week and see if they can bring home another state title. So best of luck to them. And for the Indians, it's been a difficult year with the weather problems, trying to get on the field. And at times that lack of practice showed a little bit on the way the team played on the field, but they did the best they could given the circumstances as they finished the year 9-9 overall. So for Preston, they'll get ready to for graduation, and they'll look to see how the girls do as they start into their district tournament coming up. Their first game getting started in about 10 minutes, just about a mile or so from here across town here in Pocatello. So for the Indians, they say thanks for all the support, and for the season, they'll look and try to do better again next year as they'll come back out and see if they can improve on that 9-9 record here from this year. That'll wrap it up here at Hollowell Field. I want to thank our executive producer, Val Cook, as also our associate producer, Cody Olson, for all they do for us on and off throughout the year. For also John Beverly back in the studio, we thank him for all that he does for us on a daily basis as well. So until we talk to you, actually tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have a girls softball game for you from here in Pocatello, weather permitting, as weather tomorrow is not supposed to be nice. They're expecting thunderstorms and rain throughout most of the day, not only in the Cache Valley, but up here in the Pocatello area. But keep it tuned to KACH, and we'll let you know exactly what's happening for tomorrow as we see if we can get a game in tomorrow as well. So until then, I'm Dan Hubbard. Thanks for listening. Final score here this afternoon. As the Pocatello Thunder head to state, they are the district champions once again as they beat the Indians today by the final score of 11-1. From here in Pocatello, enjoy your Tuesday evening. Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.